I'm Kat from All Belong, where I work on breaking stigmas by talking about all things queer, polyamorous, mental health, neurodiverse, and whatever else comes to mind. I recently shared a short video about metamours, and you folks had questions, so today I'm going to answer 3 questions relating to polyamory and metamours. In the poly world, a metamour is considered your partner's partner with whom you do not have an intimate or sexual relationship with. So, question number 1 was, what happens if you hate your metamour or your metamour hates you? That's a great question, and it's valid, and it does happen. It sucks, but it happens. So, if that happens and you find yourself in this situation, here are a few things that you can try to help you out. Number 1, you don't have to like the person to try to offer them respect. Your partner must see something in them that they value, and you can try to respect that. If it helps, you can try to think of them as a business acquaintance instead of a friend or even a partner's partner. You can also set boundaries for how often you will interact and what those interactions will look like. And the one thing I would suggest you don't do in this situation is talk badly about your metamour to your mutual partner. That just never goes well. Question number 2 is, how do you handle a friend becoming your metamour? That's another great question, and it can be tricky. So what I suggest is that you remember to try to nurture your friendship with your now metamour away from your mutual partner. So make sure you're spending time with your friend slash metamour away from your partner. And when you do so, try not to talk about your partner, because you and your friend now metamour already had things in common if you were friends. So try to focus on that and limit the time that you spend talking about your mutual partner. And the one thing that I suggest you also do is resist the urge to vent to each other about your mutual partner. The third question was, what do you do? How do you handle it if your partner breaks up with your metamour and you are still friends with your metamour? This might be the hardest one yet. It's definitely tricky, and all of the things I've already talked about are still tips and tricks you can use for this. Setting boundaries, spending time with your friend away from your partner. One of the boundaries I'd suggest that you attempt to invoke is for both your partner and your metamour that they either don't speak about the other one to you or limit the amount of time that they spend venting about the other, so that you can nurture your individual relationships with your partner and with your friend. If you do want to maintain a friendship with this metamour, it may be on you to reach out to them. They may not be sure how to proceed, or if you do in fact still want to be friends with them. So if the metamour seems a little bit distant, you may want to try to reach out if friendship is still your goal. So there you have those 3 answers. All in all, dealing with your metamours is pretty much the same as I recommend with dealing with anybody, and that is communicate, 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 set boundaries when you need to, and assume goodwill. So I have had some great luck with metamours over the years. I love my current metamour. I've had some not so great ones too. What about you folks? How have you handled dealing with your metamours? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and gave it a like, that would help me out a lot. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos.